Still, there is a good deal of excitement in Cooperstown, New York today on the eve of the Hall of Fame ceremonies, and Denny Jansen is there live. Denny, you've been sampling the sentiments today of former Cincinnati Reds, I gather?
Yes, indeed, we have, Clyde and Carol. And to think the juxtaposition of the serenity that we're experiencing here in Cooperstown compared to the mayhem in Colorado, it is just heart-wrenching to think about that. But we will press on nevertheless. And if you are a baseball fan or a baseball icon, this is indeed the place to see and be seen this weekend. Our Hall of Famer sightings actually started early. Yesterday, we ran into former United States Senator Jim Bunning and his wife, Mary. They were on our plane from Cincinnati International Airport to Syracuse, and it's been non-stop stargazing ever since. Last night, as we detailed on WCPO.com, we caught Tony Gwynn, Joe Morgan, Johnny Bench, Al Kaline, George Brett shooting a documentary here inside the Hall of Fame about, of all things, the fastball. Now, early this morning, more Hall of Famers took to the field, conducting a clinic. Not a clinic for kids, but a clinic for big donors to Ozzie Smith's charity. Paul Molitor, Carlton Fisk, Johnny Bench recruited to give something back to baseball. And give something back they did. In fact, giving back is what the deal is this weekend as Cooperstown hosts its induction weekend.
They come out and get to hang out with 4 Hall of Famers. I mean, you know, a lot of people would pay a whole lot of money to do that. And, you know, I looked at him, I said, you know, it's a waste of time to try to tell you how to catch. You're never going to be able to do catching. Never going to do anything like that. We'll just talk about stories. And they wanted to hear the stories. They wanted to hear about Sparky. They wanted to hear about, you know, Willie Mays. They wanted to hear about the, you know, certain things that happened in the World Series, Red Sox, Yankees, and all the stuff that goes with it. So, I mean, everybody benefits. You know, they're getting a heck of a time out of it. And the Hall of Fame itself and the people that Ozzie supports, the people the Hall of Fame supports is benefiting.
And so it goes from Cooperstown here. When we come back at 6:20, make that 5:30, Channel 9 Sports Director John Popovich gives us a loving look inside Cooperstown, the lovely, enchanting village that is baseball. Until then, for Mark Slaughter and Greg Reams, I'm Dennis Jansen, live in Cooperstown, New York for 9 Sports. Carol, Clyde, back to you.